Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy, the FornaTRON, and this is gonna be a little bit different of a video. I'm gonna be doing vlog style, a full walkthrough of my Mac streaming, Mac gaming, YouTube setup. So I hope you enjoy, and pardon me for the shaky camera because I've never vlogged before and this is really heavy and I'm just realizing how weak I am. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, cool. So this is my desk here. This is where I get all of my work done. So let's just go from left to right. So over here, I've got the FIFINE K658 microphone. Really great microphone. Maybe I'll do a review on it in the future. But that's been my main voiceover microphone and microphone that I use for when I record gaming videos. I also have this big spotlight here. This is a NEEWER light brand, NEEWER. I actually came in a pair of two, but I definitely recommend like a full-on photography soft light rather than one of those ring lights, because I feel like the ring light look is not the best unless you're like a makeup tutorial channel. Over here, I have my iPad Air. So this is my iPad Air, and I mainly use this as a glorified YouTube device. Sometimes I check my comments on there, but it's great for like a go-to carry with you device for doing whatever. Yeah, okay, so my monitors here, I have two LG displays. These are both 32-inch monitors and they are on a desk mount here. Really, really clean setup. I like it. The monitors are a bit big, so there's definitely a little bit to get used to there. The one on the left is a 4K HDR display, and the one on the right is a 1080p HDR display. So why the two different ones? So initially I was running a 27-inch iMac, and I just used this as a secondary display for that. But now that I switched to a Mac Mini M1, I needed a second monitor. So I wanted my main monitor for like editing videos and stuff on. I wanted it to be 4K, so that's why I got this LG monitor. It's a great monitor. I think it's a really good price for what it is, and the color accuracy is really great, and I don't know, just really happy with it. For the keyboard and mouse, I'm just using the Apple Space Gray numeric keypad. I'm also using the Apple TRACKPAD, and then I recently just got this guy here, which is the Logitech MX Master Mouse. I think it's the older version, but like, you know what, honestly, like I didn't really even notice. It's got all the features that I want and I really dig it. I was using the Magic Mouse for a really long time. It was just having Bluetooth connectivity issues. It's not the mouse's fault. I do have a lot of stuff here. So these are all Bluetooth, and these hue lights in the back here, they do cause wireless interference. That was obviously causing problems, so I just got rid of it. I was kind of tired of it. This lens here, this camera lens, this is the Sigma 18-35. Really amazing lens. The lens I'm using right now is just for vlogging. It's a really wide lens, but this is my main lens that I use for all of my videos here. I've got a little notebook here. This is what I use to write my daily lists in for things I gotta get done. It's all being run by a Mac Mini that I keep under the desk. Sorry for my cable management. So really simple. I just wanted everything really clean. That's why I didn't go with like traditional studio speakers. I just went with a soundbar. It's not even like the greatest one. I got it off Amazon for pretty inexpensive. It works, and it suits my needs. All right. And then this is the newest edition. This is my new gaming chair, which is the RAZER ISKUR chair. So this thing is awesome. It is so comfy. I can't recommend this thing enough. If you do any sort of content creation, get a proper chair, because it just really takes it out of you when you're sitting in a really uncomfortable chair and you just won't get a lot done. And I got this nice whiteboard here, so yeah, good stuff on there. All right, let's move on to my gaming setup. So up top here, I've got all of my controllers. Obviously, I got the Midnight Black DualSense controller. I've got the Pulse headset, which I barely use, to be honest with you. And I got my Planet Jonathan, and I got my spec'd out Xbox Series S controller. I have this silly sign and it says, "Let's get Bubba Brutal." And I thought it would look great in videos. Whenever I film with it, it just looks like a light bulb in the background. So not even worth it. I feel like every YouTuber has one of these, by the way. So kind of just gets lost. So this is my PS5. I've got the dark plates on it. I got them from D-Brand before they got cease and desisted. So yeah, these are D-Brand dark plates. And then you're probably wondering, like, why do you have a printer? And it's because I do a lot of shipping and receiving, like Amazon packages, things from sponsors, things like that. So I need to be able to print off shipping labels pretty easily. So that's why I have just this monochrome laser printer that I've had forever. And then at the very, very bottom is my spaced out Xbox Series S. that I sometimes play on. Not very often, but it's there. That way I can enjoy both systems. And I also have my tried and true trusty Elgato HD60S Plus. That's what I stream all my video games on. Yeah, that is the FornaTRON setup pretty much. All of the things that I've listed off in this video will be in the description down below. I kind of just realized you probably want to know some of the more intricate details of this setup. So like I've mentioned, I have an M1 Mac Mini. This guy right here is a USB hub. Sorry if this isn't focused, but this is a powered USB hub that I use, and this is what I use for all my external hard drives, things like that. I wanted it to be powered because I find hard drives do draw a lot of power. So if you've got a lot of USB hubs, it might draw too much power from the main ports on your Mac. So that's why you want to help it out by having a powered hub. I will show you my dirty secrets. All right, so these are my dirty little secrets. So this is all my horrendous cable management that I kind of just hide with these two particle boards. So in the Mac, I have a few things plugged in, as you can see. So this Mac only has two USB-A ports, and one of them I have plugged into that powered USB hub. The other one I have just a regular non-powered hub plugged into. So I'll kind of show you that here. The non-powered hub is what I use for devices that don't draw a lot of power. So I've got the USB microphone plugged in there. I have my wireless mouse plugged in there, and then I have the cable that I use to plug into this camera when I'm doing streaming and stuff. So if you're wondering how I've got the two monitors hooked up, so the Mac Mini does have one HDMI port. So the 1080p monitor is plugged into that. The second 4K display, I use USB-C to DisplayPort adapter, and then I plug this in via DisplayPort. So that's how I have both of those in there. And then the final Thunderbolt port that I have available, that's what I use with the Elgato HD60S Plus. All right, and I also want to add, this is my camera that I use for all of my videos. This is a Canon 80D, which is kind of old now, but to be honest, like the quality is amazing for the age of this camera. Like I shoot everything in 1080p and then I just upscale my videos to 4K whenever I want to do that. But most times now I just shoot in 1080-60 and I think it looks great, especially when you pair it with this Sigma 18-35 lens. This lens is incredible. I also put a filter on here that's good for like screens and monitors to get rid of the reflections. And connected to it, I have this dummy battery, so it supplies unlimited power to my camera. And then this is the USB cable that's plugged in, and then the other end's going into the non-powered hub, and that is how I'm able to connect it to OBS and use it like a webcam. All right, so I hope that inspires some of your M1 Mac setups. Hope you enjoy.